Hi everyone, and welcome back to my sewing channel. I am Cynthia and I am here today with a hashtag Friday sews, but on Saturday. So the reason why I'm doing it on Saturday is because I had a major event yesterday. Me and my middle daughter went to our local library. They had like a library con, which was so much fun. It was at the main library here in my town, which is the biggest library of them all, and it was like kind of like a Comic-Con type thing, but at the library. They had a cosplay contest. They had vendors selling all different kinds of anime and stuff. They had comic books, they had toys that you could purchase, and they had, like I said, they had a cosplay contest, which me and my middle daughter entered. I'll show a picture of what I wore here. I figured I would dress as Little Red Riding Hood. Why not? It's a library con, right? So figured be a storybook character or a fairy tale character or whatever. I'm not sure exactly what she's considered, if it's a fairy tale or just a story, but I already had that red plaid fabric that I had bought, oh my gosh, probably 3 years ago, if not more, but I bought it with in mind of making my own Little Red Riding Hood costume. And then the red fabric is something that I had from my stash for many years as well. Probably 4 or 5 years I've had that. So it was just a plain, well, the red and white checkered fabric was 100% cotton. I do not know. I think it was Henry Glass, actually, to be honest with you. I think I remember the selvage area, the selvage saying it's a Henry Glass fabric. And then the red was just a regular quilter's cotton that I got at Joann's many moons ago. Now, the pattern that I use for the dress is a pattern that I actually made. I made it twice as a dress, and then I made it once as a top for my Renaissance Festival costume. It is an Ellie and Mac. I think it's Be Bold. I will put a picture of the pattern here. It is a great pattern, a very easy pattern to do. I actually made this outfit in one day. I did have the fabric for the dress already cut out, but I've been, maybe like 2 weeks ago, I've been so busy with work, helping my daughter finish up her school year because she's homeschooled. The other two are also finishing up their school year. So I've been very busy. And I was like, oh no, the Comic-Con is tonight. So I made the dress between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. with a break for breakfast. I started at 10 because I had to do some work. So I made the dress in about 3 hours with the the elastic and everything in the top, and it's just a really great dress. I love that dress. And then I made the cape. I had to cut it out because I originally cut it out out of muslin, out of white muslin, because I was going to line the cape, but I didn't have time for that. So I just got my red fabric, cut it out at 1 o'clock, between like 1 and 1:30, because I had to do some little Tetris going on. Don't you, I don't know about you, but I hate it when I think I have enough fabric, because you look at this big piece of fabric, because I had a lot of it, but then I guess I underestimated the amount of fabric that I would need for the cape, which the cape I did this pattern. It doesn't have I have the sleeve, but it has the display number, which is HO188. I didn't bring the insert to, I guess I'll put what the pattern number is right here, I guess, if I can. So I did do the View C, which is the little one, because Little Red Riding Hood doesn't have a long cape like that with the sleeves or anything like that. It's just a cape that drapes over with the hood. So that's what I did. I made that. I also, this is the second time I made this, because I also made this for my daughter's owl costume. I'll put a link to that one down below. That one I did line because I had more time to make that one. So that is what I did. So I was Little Red Riding Hood, and I did not win the cosplay contest. I didn't even place. They had first, second, and third, and I didn't even get an honorable mention either. But the costumes that the people that attended this event were outrageous. They were very creative. They were very detailed. A lot of people put a lot of effort into their costumes, which is wonderful. And maybe next year I'll take more risks in my costume. But this is only the second time I've ever made myself a costume. The first one was my Renaissance Festival costume, and I'll put the link to that one down below, which I have since changed it since then. So maybe if I could find a picture of it, I'll put it here. If I could find one readily available. I have since changed it since I made the video. I changed the bodice up a little bit to make it a little more, I don't know, I don't think I would say authentic, but a little more of what you kind of would expect when you see a Renaissance costume, if that makes sense. I got very creative with that. I made my Renaissance costume. I made the undergarment stuff with a tan muslin, and I actually used a tablecloth that I got at Goodwill for the overdress, I guess you would call it. So that was a lot of fun to make. So that is what I worked on just that yesterday on Friday before the Library Con Festival. It was a lot of fun. They had some people speaking. They had a cosplay panel. One young woman was talking about how to make your costumes, and she did stress a great deal about thrifting, using sheets, using different kinds of linen, being creative with using curtains and stuff for costumes. And that is definitely what I do. I've made a lot of my daughter's costumes out of thrifted materials. I've made my daughter a coat out of curtains, Pottery Barn curtains. And I have a little bit of a playlist of my cosplay outfits. I think I've only done 3 videos so far, so I do have a lot of different cosplay outfits that my girls have done, or what I've done for my girls that I really need to post and do videos on. So I will post the playlist of the cosplay outfits down below, but keep in mind I'm definitely going to be adding to that soon, because now is kind of the time. It is the end of May, so now is kind of the time where I'm going to be thinking about Halloween costumes. And normally we do go all out and do cosplay type of costumes for Halloween. And then my daughters kind of reuse it often. And I'm going to be looking into more conventions that we could attend. And we definitely need a few different costumes if we're going to be there more than one day. Or even if just one day. We go up, hopefully, we can change into a costume for the morning and then change into a costume in the afternoon. Why not? The world is our oyster. We can do whatever we want, right? Well, at least when it comes to cosplay and costumes. So, what do we have planned going forward? Well, today is also my daughter's violin recital. She'll be playing 2 songs at a local church that we're going to be going. We're not attending a church service, but the teacher rented or reserved the local church for this concert, because we go to someone in the area, and she's been taking private violin lessons that she's been wanting to do forever. So we'll be listening to her play, which I'm very excited about that. Monday and Tuesday that are coming are the last 2 days for finals. And then my girls will be done with the 10th grade. And then I will have 3 juniors in high school, which I'm very excited about. These next 2 years are going to be action-packed. Hopefully this summer we'll be visiting some local colleges. There's one college that's roughly 2 hours south of us that my youngest child wants to go to, and I've never seen this college or even heard of it, which doesn't mean anything because I don't know any of the local colleges. We're going to be checking that out and see, just see the atmosphere and make sure that that's where she would like to go. So I'm looking forward to that. We may be traveling to Florida to see some extended family. And if we do go to Florida, there is a school in Florida that my eldest child would like to go to. So we're going to check that out as well and see. It sounds like a real fun college. It's like a gaming college that does a lot of gaming production majors, and that's kind of what she would like to do. So I'm looking forward to that as well. We also have season passes to the amusement park that's not that far away. So I'm hoping to go there quite a few times, and of course naturally get some sewing done. I don't have anything planned for the immediate future. So actually that's not necessarily true. We went shopping the other day to get my daughter who's doing the violin lesson. I wanted to get her a dress to just a nice little dress to wear to for her recital. And I found one that I really liked for myself. I really liked the style. They did not have my size, but you know what? That doesn't matter. I really like the style, and I think I can hack a few different patterns that I already have and that I already know that fits, and then just hack them together, and I can make that dress. So I'm definitely looking into that. I know what fabric I want. I believe I know what patterns I need to use or would like to use to make that dress. So hopefully that will be coming out probably in a week or so, since it is a summer dress. So I would like to make it as soon as possible so I can get the most use out of it. And I will post, I do have a picture of me wearing the store-bought dress that didn't fit that well. It was one size too small. And then I'll post a picture of what I made, and we could do a little comparison. So I'm a little excited about that. And I think that's probably it for now. I hope where you are, the sun is shining. I hope your family is healthy, and I hope you have a chance to be creative every day, even if it's just for a little bit. So please give this video a thumbs up if you found it entertaining or have learned anything from it. I greatly appreciate that. And also subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Thank you for joining me today, and you have a wonderful day. Bye.